Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 2 of The Blue Butterfly Was Red-Blooded. Okay, so here we are. Next morning, the sun's shining and kids and mom decided to skip classes and they are going to go to the train stations. Kids are happy, mom is busy as always, and they go out, get into the car. She makes sure everybody got their material, school material with them. And so they head to the train station. It's more or less like a 20-minute drive. The sun was shining high. Everybody was happy because they never ever missed any classes. And it was an unusual thing, just following your mom to the train station without anything else to do, like the world could end and you were there. Anyway, on the way to the train station, they were talking about the thunderstorm last night and dreams and expectations, and especially deja vu, when you have the feeling that you had already lived that. So that's exactly what happened to the little one, to Victorio Emmanuel, and he just said like, I think I've already dreamt with this situation exactly like that. Mom says, this is deja vu. This happens all the time. It's sometimes something that you dreamed about, then you think that you're living it, and things get really confused in our brain. Anyway, what I want to check down is if we're going to meet anybody that could look like an old lady from Chloe's dream. And they were always talking about dreams, and especially things that were a little bit of too much coincidence, or maybe strange things and phenomena that happen all the time. Like when you forget something in one place and then you find it in another place, or when you think about saying one word and then your friend next door says it and then you say, oh, that's it. We were thinking about this at the same time, or even when you open the middle of the book and then you see just the sentence and the passage that you were looking for ages. Or sometimes when you find a hidden note like that one that they had found, and she had found as well at the kitten's paw. So it was 10:30. They were parking, getting parking tickets. They were really weird. Mom never likes to pay for parking tickets. Weird moms everywhere, and everybody was like, oh, shall we take our school material or can we leave it in the car, Mom? She said, oh, take something, just some water, and there's always a snack or something you can go on the way to the train station and eat it. Just get something light. And then they got it. One of them got the coat, and then the other one got the drink, and so on, their juice. And they entered the train station. And what happened? Chloe sees the cashier. The cashier was an old lady, just like the one that she saw in her dream. She said, Mom, she's there. It's that one. And then her mom said, have you ever been here, Chloe? have you seen her anywhere else? No, she's exactly like the one that I had dreamt of. Okay, so then they decided to go to the cashier, they got in the queue. Mom, 3 kids, bit strange, school time, and this kind of thing. It was their turn, and she says, "Oh, good morning, how can I help you?" Okay, she says, "Oh, what is the next available train at 11 sharp?" "Oh, at 11 sharp, okay. We've got our train to Edinburgh." "Well, is it 11 sharp?" "Yes, then next available train is 11:25, then 11:55, and then 12:25, and so on. Do you have any school cards? And you can always get your family card and save. Okay, I will get 3 tickets on this 11 o'clock train to Edinburgh. Kids were mouth open. They looked at each other and said, "Mom is getting the ticket." "She's getting the ticket." They didn't say anything. She bought the ticket. And they were out of the ticket box. And, "Mom, are we going to Edinburgh? What are you going to do with the car?" There were like 100 questions in 1 minute crash. It's worse than the Tempest, Kids, when they decide to ask and inquire mothers, that's like the Inquisition. Okay, so the questions were like, "What time are we coming back?" "Oh, I didn't tell my teacher about that." "Oh, you said you were going to write in our school diary that we would be arriving late." "Oh, what about if they call us at home from school?" "Oh, Mom, shouldn't we tell anybody else that we're going to go to Edinburgh? What time are we coming back? We didn't get the back ticket yet." "Oh, I've got to tell my boyfriend that I'm not going to be calling him during lunchtime," and so on. So after those 100 questions that she didn't have any answer to them, said, "Okay, let's rush. It's platform number 11. Come on." They rushed to platform number 11, and it was just time to get into the train. She didn't answer any of those questions. They couldn't ask anything else. They were inside the train, and there was the typical whistle. And there we go. "Mom, you must be out of your mind. We don't even know. We are going to get there and come back. Look, I'm going to go there, and then we come back. If nothing happens, we come back, okay? It's just a train, just a ticket, go there. And Mom, you've got to work. I know everything I've got to do, but I also need to take the chance. Who knows what is going to happen?" They couldn't believe what was going on. The mother looked childish, like just more like a child than the kids themselves. They look like the mothers of the mother. The mother always had, those mothers that always had some executive and some weird actions and habits. Mothers that sometimes don't sleep at night and start doing housework. Mothers, they can be strange creatures, Get kids out of school to go to a train to nowhere, and mothers that start singing in the middle of the afternoon, mothers that keep watching the moon, and mothers that cook more sweets than healthy foods. That was the case with that mother. Anyway, there they were, and now we are heading to Edinburgh. Next stop, it's tomorrow. See you then.